Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan Live reaction video is going to be for Dr. Stone Reboot Byakuya chapters 4 and 5. So, last chapter of this manga, basically, we made the preparations to go down to Earth, and we're sending a team down first. So, okay, sorry. Let's get to chapter 4 first and see what happens next. The Soyuz module with Lillian, Shamil, and Connie in it went way off course. It's flipped over and the hatch won't open. Oh, geez, that is not good. Hold on a second. Plus, they've landed in the sea several hundred kilometers to the south of their original destination of Kuchikuri Beach. They can't get out on their own. Damn it. Byakuya. Oh, you okay? This is too much for you. Get some rest, you idiot. Alright, so chapter 4 is titled Humanity's Return to Mother Earth. 61 hours since the petrification event. You awake, Byakuya? Yaakov, what's the sitch? Oh my god, very Kim Possible-esque. Our last ray of hope, that weather satellite will go off course in 4 hours, at which point we won't be getting any more data from it. Then landing at Kuchikuri Beach will be impossible. Right, in 8 hours from now, Lillian, Shamil, and Connie will exhaust their oxygen supply and die floating in the sea. You think I don't know that? But we've got no way to save them. We have to give up on them and make for Kuchikuri ourselves, because it's our mission to save all of humanity. The one most in need of our help is whoever is going to break out of the stone someday. Senku, by the time you awaken from this, I'll have created a new wave of humanity to help you out. I'll move heaven and earth to find Senku and revive him. He'll join us and we'll save all of humanity for sure. I want to see my son again. Give up? On our friends? Not a chance. We need to go to them in the sea. Oh, sorry. Give up on our friends? Not a chance. We're saving humanity, right? Well, right now our crew is 100,000,000% all that's left of humanity. We need to go to the sea. We need to go to them in the sea. If all 6 come together, survive, and have a blast doing it. Byakuya! How, though? Consider the position we're in. It's pretty clear their only hope is if we get down there and rescue them with a boat. And where's the key to this boat? Will you rifle through thousands of statues' pockets to find it? Excuse me. There's an island nearby. Here. It'll be a quick rescue for setting out from there. The island doesn't necessarily have to be inhabited. If there's no boat, we'll build a raft. You think we could land on some speck of dirt? What if we're up by 10 kilometers? 10 kilometers? That's nothing. I can swim for it. Yeah, that's the right attitude. Ray! Yes, Sir Master Byakuya. Chart a course for that island, and when calculating it, make it so we can change our start point. Making the space station itself a variable, not a constant? You're planning to pilot the station? 62 hours since the petrification event. Time limit 3 hours. Course calculations complete. The International Space Station will gain an additional 80 kilometers of altitude. Additionally, by moving at 40 kilometers per hour to the right and adjusting the trajectory, reaching the island is possible. Say what? So we have to accelerate to over 130 kilometers per hour? That's all. Let's do it. No. It's rare to see Yaakov get this bent out of shape over anything. This space station weighs 40 tons, you realize? That's like 50 buses. And where exactly will we find the fuel to get that acceleration? How about your burning Russian soul, Yaakov? Russian soul? Give me a break. It's not like we're literal gods. Hold on a second. I lost my spot. Here it is. But a Russian hoping to save his friends, why a man like that's got to be stronger than any god, am I right, comrade? Here, that looks familiar, doesn't it? That's definitely Kazeki's ancestor right there. Here we go again, Yaakov's wild spirit. Daria, fire up the Russian module's rebooster engine. Captain. Damage to the progress section. Oh, we're fine. We'll be using up all the fuel left in the process. The station's rising. Great, now use up nearly all the fuel in the Soyuz craft we're riding in. Knew you had it in you, Yaakov, but Ray, do these calculations right, because one misstep would mean not enough gas to get home. The progress is draining the fuel detachment. Or sorry, wordings, holy shit. Yes, Master Byakuya, cooling system at full tilt. Oh shit. The progress is drained of fuel detaching. Attitude control propellers at max output, speeding up. The station's on the desired trajectory. Our Soyuz will detach in 1 hour and bring us to Earth. Bring us down to Earth. Oh, serious Jakob mode takes a toll. I wouldn't mind 100 million hours of that, man. But for now, well done, honey. We're going back home. Byakuya, you might never see your son again. Sorry, we're English. Byakuya, the island we're going for is uninhabited. You might never see your son again, and your dream to team up with him and revive humanity will be lost. Are you ready to accept that? I'll just have to apologize to Senku somehow, but he'd do the same thing in my shoes, knowing him. He wouldn't abandon his friends or humanity. And I'm 1,000,000% sure, no, 10,000,000,000% sure he'd find a path forward. That's the Senku I know. That's why I need to save our friends now. Even separated by space and time, we walk the same path. It could take decades, centuries, even millennia, but even so, Senku and I will make that connection. Which they will via that recording. 20 minutes until Soyuz detaches. Closing hatch. Master Byakuya, am I also your friend? Wow. Well, sure, of course you are. Will you come back to see me in that case? I heard you say that humans will return to space. Someone's gonna climb back up to space. I know it. Humanity's gonna do it. Master Byakuya, will you return to me? Yeah, I'll be... Oh, that's such a lie, but oh god. Yeah, I'll be back, so take it easy, Rei. Byakuya, you know we can never come back, and since we used up all the station's fuel, it'll fall within a year. I know, and yet, until the bitter end, I want Rei to be able to rest easy. After all, Rei did so much for our own sake. And so the last remaining humans left the International Space Station. Across the Earth, the thermal power station's all aflame. Dotted the nightscape and slowly faded into black. And only I, Rei, remained in space. 66 hours since the petrification event. And now we get to chapter 5. Almost. There we go. I was informed that all humans on Earth had turned to stone. Given my relative lack of knowledge concerning humans, I did not quite know what to make of this. Were they alive? Were they dead? In any case, as a result of this, the humans on the International Space Station left for Earth, including the one called Byakuya, my creator. I'll be back, so take it easy, Rei. Those were his parting words to me. This is the International Space Station. Here I remain, only me. Here I wait Byakuya's return. 4 days since the petrification event. I am on standby. This is KIVO. Wait, is that yeah. Japanese. Wait, what? Well, holy fuck, I read this wrong. This is KIVO, Japanese experiment module. Beep. Charging battery. Beep beep. I wonder when Byakuya will return. Tomorrow? During work, even alone. This is so sad. Beep beep, charging battery. Without humanity, there's excess electricity available. 30 days since the petrification event. 126 days since the petrification event. And this chapter is titled Waiting for Byakuya is a busy job. Debris collided with the station. Saw solar cells and power lines were damaged. Even debris weighing only 1 gram has the destructive power of 1 or 2 hand grenades. A large, really, really tiny piece. A piece this large. There's plenty of power now, but so that the humans can play the latest video games when they return. Repairing the solar cells is essential. Repairs take place outside. Outside. That means this is Rei's outer space debut. But oh man, that's I'm totally gonna totally title this video. But as I'm propelled by bursts of air, I cannot maneuver in outer space where there is no air. No, I was programmed by Byakuya to never give up. It is time for the Canadarm. I have located Shamil's research equipment. I will rejigger and utilize it as revenge for his treatment of Byakuya. Coupling. Holy shit! What? Rei Canadarm fusion. That is so fucking cool. Holy shit. Byakuya, I have just evolved into an even more fantastic robot. Earth. That is where Byakuya is. There's nothing to be done about the damaged solar cells. The replacement parts cannot be found aboard the station, but I successfully repaired the power system, so it will be in working order upon Byakuya's return. 200 days since the petrification event. Beep, beep. Charging battery. Beep, beep. 380 days since the petrification event. This is really sad. Byakuya says still not returned. I fear for the space station itself. One might think that the International Space Station would maintain its set orbit around Earth forever. However, this is not the case. Minute degrees of air resistance and the effects of gravity alter its trajectory slightly over time. Ordinarily, the station would use communication satellites to adjust its orbit, but all such signals are gone. Now, over 1 year later, I cannot be sure that the station is still on its designated path, but I will not give up. If I lack the necessary devices, I must craft them. I will completely destroy Shamil's equipment in order to create revenge. A laser gun! Well, a laser-based distant measure. I will shoot the laser. Pew, pew, pew. The laser light will return from the closest point above which the space station is orbiting. The amount of time it takes informs me of the station's altitude. Okay, laser activate. 600 kilometers below standard trajectory, the station is likely to crash at this level. Byakuya and the others pushed the station 80 kilometers above standard orbit, but now it has fallen considerably. Of course, the course correction was done in a hurry, such that the station's orbit changed from a circle to an extreme ellipse. The station experiences far higher air resistance down here, so it is falling faster than anticipated. At this rate, it will only be several more months before the International Space Station enters the atmosphere and burns up. I must restore the station's orbit, however. The humans used up all the remaining fuel. They did not leave a single drop. Without fuel, the space station is helpless. It is doomed to burn away in Earth's atmosphere. Then I can no longer await Byakuya's return. Is this the point where I should give up? No. Just as Byakuya's son, Senku, would do, I will use science to create a solution. I need fuel to pilot the space station. I love that he has a little Senku. Oh my god, that's so cute. I need fuel to pilot the space station. That is to say, dimethyl hydrazine and oxidizer dinitrogen tetraoxide made from oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and carbon. If I can acquire those 4 elements, I could create rocket fuel. First, breaking down water yields oxygen and hydrogen. How fortunate that the station contains an electrolysis device. Next, I can acquire nitrogen from air. Will 100 kilograms be enough? Perhaps not. No matter, the external nitrogen tank will provide more, but that will remove the air from the inside the station, rendering me immobile. I'll upgrade myself to become gas-propelled. The humans left behind an abundance of human food. That is my source, carbon. I can synthesize those raw elements into fuel. Fortunately, the station has an ultra-complex super scientific research wing with manufacturing equipment that can accomplish just that. More fusion! Now I need the fuel and oxidizer I produced into the space station. This precious single ton of propellant. Original trajectory at an average of altitude of 380 kilometers. I have restored the International Space Station's original orbit. This way the station will not fall and burn for the time being, but I cannot rest easy just yet. Even at this altitude, the station experiences air resistance, but that slowly but surely alters its orbit by 2 kilometers per month. However, I cannot rely on help from the humans. The precious fuel I created is gone, and there is no carbon or nitrogen remaining. But there is still water. Water yields oxygen and hydrogen. The previous fuel would combust naturally when mixed with its oxidizer. However, oxygen and hydrogen require a spark to ignite. So this is remodeling. This remodeling will equip the engine with an igniter. The International Space Station was designed to remain in orbit through regular deliveries of Earth's limitless fuel supply. It requires human aid, so I will remodel the station's engine into a hydrogen-burning one. Damn, that's fucking smart! Hydrogen engine acquired. This will preserve the station's orbit for several years to come. I'm sorry, Byakuya. I'm sorry, humans. I've used up all the air, food, and water you might have enjoyed upon your return. This was in order to keep the space station orbiting, which is why when you do return, you must bring large quantities of food and water with you. When will Byakuya return, I wonder? Tomorrow? Perhaps the day after that? 1 year, 6 months since the petrification event. In order to preserve the International Space Station for Byakuya's eventual return, water is necessary. The substance that produces oxygen and hydrogen and water. There is so very much water so very close by, but gravity holds it down 380 kilometers away. In pursuit of more water, accessibility takes priority over proximity. Does such a location exist? It does. 25 million kilometers away. Now to outer space in pursuit of water. Waiting for Byakuya is a busy job. 1 year, 8 months since the petrification event. Like, I feel so bad for Ray. You can't help but feel sorry for Ray. I'm very curious what you guys thought of these chapters. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Dr. Stone content. Sorry. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.